What's going on, guys? Dell Jr. 2 back here with another YouTube video. And Mlb The Show is coming out in less than a week. If you pre-order it, it comes out on the 16th, and if you order it regularly, it's on the 20th. So I'm going to go back to previous Mlb The Shows and compare them to each other. This was also actually the first full year of Diamond Dynasty that I played. I got Mlb The Show 16 in mid-August. So my team on 17 was pretty nasty, not gonna lie. So for my starting rotation, I had Bob Feller, Blue, Ron Goodtree, Felix Hernandez, and Roy Oswalt. And then other pitchers I had was like Warren Spain, Jim Hunter, Zach Greinke, CC, Verlander. Just as a little disclaimer, in 17, Diamonds were 90 and above, whereas now it's 85 plus. And also in this game, the max stats were 99, not 125, so it's a bit different. And then for my lineup, I had D. Gordon, who was at 85 overall, Carlos Beltran, Albert Pujols, Cliff Floyd, Edgar Martinez, Carlos Gonzalez, Hanley Ramirez, and Jorge Posada. And then on my bench, I had Cal Ripken Jr., Luis Gonzalez, Lou Brock, Miguel Cabrera, and the legend himself, Jake, a.k.a. Rake Lamb. I hit a smooth 306 with this guy, 73 bombs, 146 RBIs. I had Chris Kavinsky, Chris Medlin, Felipe Rivero, Nolan Ryan, Sean Doolittle, Glenn Perkins, and Chapman. This Perkins card I have not seen since this game. And then also, another card I have not seen is this Joe Mauer card. I had 250 with it. After this review, I'm going to play a little game. So you guys will see Joe Mauer in action. I'll probably start him over Posada. And then first base, there was a Victor Martinez card. I hit pretty well with it. We'll probably use Martinez also just because he's not in 20. At second base, Dustin Pedroia, Jackie, Kinsler, Dozier. At third base, of course, the Triple Crown, Miggy card, Brooks Robinson. That Pujols card was very good. Same thing with this Edgar card. I may have to change my bench around a bit. Shortstop, of course, you have Ripken, Hanley, Ramirez. Left field, Luis Gonzalez, Cliff Floyd, Alex Gordon, that's a flashback, Lou Brock, Matt Holliday. In center field, of course, you have the 99 Griffey, Carlos Beltran, Carlos Gonzalez. There were just so many good cards this year. Also, Charlie Blackmon was a diamond. And also, as you can see, I hit pretty well with him. But he had some decent speed also. 79 speed, 74 stealing. So, as you can see, I stole with him 26 times, got caught 12. So, that card was really good to use. And then there were finest cards like Giancarlo Stanton. It's also interesting to see JD Martinez on the Diamondbacks, because these days when I think of JD, I think of the Red Sox, of course. And then also here you see, and then also here, of course, you see And then also, of course, here you see Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees. And then as for player programs, they did it a bit differently. So there were missions, but like there were different categories. So like here there's the show's finest. So like for live series, you have to do these missions. I've only done the total plate appearances, which at this point, I'm not really concerned about rookie series, breakout series, and so on and so forth. And then there's player epics. So basically, what a player epic is there's different missions, and then if you get all of those done, you get a really good card. So just as an example, here it says Holiday Epic Ryan Braun 1. So the first goal is to defeat the Brewers on All-Star difficulty in a play versus CPU game. And it looks like the rewards that Holiday Pack, some XP, and stubs. But so if you did the other two, then you would get that 99 Ryan Braun card. Breakout player items, it looks like we're not quite there yet. So like there's this Eric Thames Player of the Month, which actually is also in MLB The Show 20. If you're Prestige, you can get him, I think, at Prestige 25. You have the option to get this Eric Thames card, a Playoff Series George Springer card, or also a Finest Jose Ramirez card. If you got it right, you got 10,000 stubs, 10,000 XP, and 5,000 tickets, and also it looks like 2 postseason packs. These My Career missions I really liked, and I wish they brought them back. So if for the gold ones, I'm pretty sure you got 14,000 stubs for completing them, and then for the dynasty ones, you only got 9,000, and then there were some hidden ones also in there. So I did most of these, as you can see, and then ranked seasons. So it looks like the highest I made it was All-Star. Also, a difference between 17 and 20 is they had a ticket counter. So now in MLB The Show 20, and also I'm assuming it's going to be this way in 21, is just as an example, at level 5, you might get like a gold pack. Or at like level 30, there's a choice pack between a few players that you can pick from. Well, back in the day, there was a ticket counter. So, just as an example, I currently have 3,849 tickets. And just as an example, Carlos Beltran costs 15,000 tickets, and there's different ones. So, like, the cheapest one is 325 tickets. I can get a silver Robbie Ray. So it's just a difference between 17 and 20. So also, as you can see, level differently. So, like, once you hit silver level 0, you unlock the spot. And then once you hit gold level 0, you unlock those slots, and then diamond level 0, you unlock those 2, and then 50 that one, and then 99 the last 2. So let's hop into a ranked game, and if that doesn't work, we could always do either a BR game or a event game, but I would like to change my lineup a bit just for you guys, because just as an example, someone like Victor Martinez is no longer in the game, so we may as well use someone like him. So he can play first or catcher, so I'll play him at first, and then at third base, okay, so I'll just have Pujols come off the bench, I guess, instead of Ripken. And then also, of course, we want to use Joe Mauer instead of Posada. George Springer, Victor Martinez, Marcell Ozuna, Anthony Rendon, J.P. Crawford, and Carlos Ruiz. That's also something that's really cool, is like, in this game, there was a Carlos Ruiz card, whereas in 20, there was no Chooch card. Pitch of the at-bat. I really enjoyed using Charlie Blackmon, especially in 17. And we let him off the hook there. in MLB The Show 20, it's Matt Fast version. I completely forgot to throw it right there. Chuck Nasty with the stolen base. This game will always have a soft spot in my heart just because this is the first game that I played for the first year. I wonder if it's easier or harder to read off the bat in 17 compared to 20. Back in the day, when I started to play this game, I did not use Strike Zone, but I've since learned to use Strike Zone. The camera angle is just really a personal preference. I love to see D. Gordon with that 98 speed. Oh, he's out. No, he's safe? Wow, let's go. That's the first out. There we go. Is he... There we go. 2-0 just like that. Cliff Floyd with that huge hit right there. So now Edgar Martinez is up. I really liked this Edgar card. I'm hoping to have a card similar to it in 21. That... Oh, wow, he missed it. Is that surprising? Cargo, that's an out. It looks like. Okay, yep, it is. This game seems a bit laggy to me. Like, he 100% tagged me there. So I'm not sure if that's, like, the game connection or the actual game itself. That should be a hit, yep. One thing that's also interesting is with the fielders, it doesn't say if they have, like, diamond fielding or silver. That's one thing that I really like about 20 is how they incorporated that. That should be a double play. Ooh, we just barely got one there. It seems like when they throw it, it's slower. Even like the pitch speeds. The pitch speeds in 20 seem a lot faster than 17. And one thing that I can say about that is, like, as you saw with some of my players, I'm hitting over 300 in my starting lineup. But if you look at MLB The Show 20, I'm not really hitting over 300 with many people, if anyone at all. I might be hitting over 300 with Prestige Soto if I'm lucky, but I'm not sure. Hopefully we can... Yep. Nice double play right there. Oh, that's the first out of the inning right there. So now Joe Mauer's up. So you got this Mauer card through a conquest. Yes, let's go, Joe. That should... Whoo, what a catch by him. I thought that was going to be a hit for sure. He just robbed me. Come on, Roy. That's not a homer. Nope. Unfortunately, that was a pretty quick inning. Blackman had a great 2017, went to the All-Star game, and then, of course, Aaron Judge won the Home Run Derby in Miami at Marlins Park. D. Gordon from 2017 next year. Another good card, I think... Well, what the heck? Yeah, see, I think there might just be some lag. Maybe because, like, the servers are so old, I'm not sure. But somehow we got out there. That was a line drive right to him. That doesn't have enough on it. V-Mart to Blackman. So now his created player is up, Joe DiMaggio. That one's crushed. Also in MLB The Show 17, you can't replay homers, which I feel like overall is a good thing. MLB The Show, JT Realmuto is, in my opinion, the best catcher in the game. And then there's Mitch Garver. But I feel like there's not one live series catchers in the game. Whereas, like, if you look at something like first baseman, that should be a double play. Outfielders, like, there's Randy Arozarena, there's George Springer, there's Mookie Betts, of course. But is that gone? That one's close. It is! Let's go. That was Cliff Floyd, I'm pretty sure. Let's go, Mauer. That. See. Yes, that one's off the wall. I wasn't sure if he was going to catch that from the lag or what. If I was playing in 21, I probably would not take Roy Oswalt out that early. But I want you guys to be able to see as many people play as you can this game. Yes! Let's go, Pujols. That should score our man from second as well. And hey, look at who's up now, D. Gordon. I personally really like to have someone speedy as my first hitter, just because if he gets on, then you have speed and then there's pressure. Because in this instance, D. Gordon could steal a bag. Oh, nice play. That should be two. Yep. Yes, that one was right down the middle. And I made him pay there. Man on first now with 2 outs. Is that gone? Dong! It is gone. 6-1 now. Right off the bat. I thought it had the distance, but I wasn't 100% sure on it. That one's gone. Springer dinger. Glenn Perkins. Ozuna has made 2 great plays in the outfield for his team so far today. And Edgar cannot make the play. Imagine if Hanley, you made that play. Come on, D. Let's go. See, I'm a hitting machine with this card, and he just missed that. That should be a triple. So he's safe at third right there. There we go. Huge strikeout right there by Chapman. Ooh. The shift did not help there, but the good thing is with how slow he is, it's not a double. Yeah, oh yeah, that was actually Posada. Oh, he's safe. That should be the second out of the inning. I don't think he's gonna try for third. Nope, he's not. So I intentionally walked J.P. Crawford just because growing up, Chooch was a huge part of that Phillies 2008 run. So I thought it would be good to let him have the last at bat. Great game to this guy. I really enjoyed playing this game. I feel like comparing it to 20, a few of the pros is, to me, it seems like the pitch speeds are a bit slower. So like I had 10 hits that game and scored 10 runs. So my rating now is 436. I also feel like there's some great cards in this game that aren't in the game anymore. So a few of them, just as an example, this Carlos Beltran card, I had 256 with him. I really like this card just in general because he has high contact and power and has pretty good speed. And on top of that, he's a switch hitter. This Edgar Martinez card was phenomenal for me. I hit 323 with him. And I had 229 at bats with him. So it's not like, oh, I had like 5 at bats with him and I was 9 for 10 with them. So my batting average is 900. That's a great sample size. But one of the cons of this game is I feel like it is easier to hit, but it's more realistic how the pitch speeds are a lot faster in 20, and also I feel like the animations are a lot better in 20. Like, so I think that this game was just laggy, but I feel like in 20 you don't really see as much lag. And then also the animations in terms of like fielding and hitting just are better in 20. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see a video on MLB The Show 18 tomorrow, be sure to leave a like, comment who your favorite card was to use in MLB The Show 17, and I will see you guys next time.